First of all, basically, sexism and gender equality is so deep in our culture. It exists everywhere.
Gender inequality, actually, it's there in the healthcare system and in the medical education. Like, for example, some families don't accept their girls to become doctors because doctors sometimes have to work at night and have to spend long time at work, and this is not acceptable in some societies for the women.
I'm studying in a city where there is a still belief women cannot be a doctor. I observe it every day when they more choose to go to the man doctor who is seeing a patient while I'm free. They call me sister, but the man doctor. Even though I can understand their misperception, I don't have any doubt that this will affect my clinical care to the patient.
I don't think I recall any incident or I've heard anything that made me think that there's any sexism in IFMSA.
Men usually hold the majority of positions higher up, like in a board or as a president or something. Like that's something you can see both in the IFMSA, where usually the president is a man, but also in like hospital boards, the majority are men, and like for professors, that's the same is true.
Well, maybe there is sexism in IFMSA, I just wasn't aware of it. So maybe we should work more on empowering our female doctors in this federation. Why did you choose to become a doctor? You shouldn't have chosen this profession. Your responsibilities are going to increase. I've heard it from people like my friends, even people from my family, even my teachers in school.
A lot of time in my country, I received some comments that I can't be a surgeon, that I can't be a practical gynecologist just because I'm a female.
Once I heard a doctor during my lesson in hospital telling that women shouldn't become surgeons. And I must ask myself why. It made me think if I really live in the country where women and men are really equal, as is believed they are.
Coming from Lebanon, I have received many comments about my decision to choose medicine as a career, and sometimes even comments about what specialty that I have to go in. Sometimes they tell me I have to do pediatrics, sometimes they tell me I have to do dermatology because I'm a female and I have to have a family and kids. The society should not choose what I become, what kind of specialty I pursue. So I try to avoid listening to them, or I try to block them to avoid getting demotivated.
I received some comments about studying medicine. For example, medicine will take too long, to graduate, and maybe when you graduate you are too old to get married at that time, and you still have to do your residency program. What if you have kids? How are you going to manage this? And maybe your husband will not accept you going out at night for your, shifts, or having to travel for conferences, or too many things that you have to do as a doctor.
It definitely prevents women, especially women, from achieving fulfilling their potential and achieving their dreams.
I always wonder who's going to work on it, because this is a main issue that is related to gender inequality that can affect patient treatment. So please, let's give it attention and come up with some change.
I think it's not a good thing. I think women are capable of becoming doctors and of doing any specialty in medicine. It's just about hard working. It's not about your gender, actually. Some women are really better than men and doing such things. And I think it's just backwards.
So I really want this world to change their mind that every woman is just like a man, and medicine is not about the gender. Medicine is all about just treating people and making what you do in the best way.